Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another update video for DragonFire Roblox. Guys, I have plenty of updates for you. We've got a lot to go over. The last video I made, the game has slightly changed since then, which happens quite a lot during production. We feel it out, we start playing ourselves, and we think, oh, well, this could be good if it's this way, or this doesn't feel right. So it's time for an update to show you guys where we're at and what we are doing. Check it out. We've got the Myth Dragon, as you guys know. He is super cool, and he's gonna follow me around in the world. So I have to try and remember what updates I've already given, but I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of changes. So stick around if you want to find out all of those. And of course, if you want to keep up to date, guys, then join the Discord. Link down below in the description for the game and the game launch. We're getting closer and closer. You don't want to miss out. It's going to be super fun, and everybody who joins the game early from the Discord will be able to claim a Founder's Dragon, so that's going to be exciting. We're going to set that up, but let's go through this. As you can see, we've got the Myth Dragon. I haven't put all the dragons in. We have about, I think 40 dragons now ready to go. Now, they're not all in game yet, so you're only going to see a couple, because we do need to get like some more animations and little things like that before we put some of them in. But yeah, check it out, we got the Myth Dragon, and I'm just pressing different keys to make him sit and stuff. But I think we'll do like a menu where you click your dragon and then he can like sit, feed, whatever it might be. But he is looking awesome. I love how he came out, and you guys know me with the Myth Nation. It's gonna be very important for me to collect a lot of Myth Dragons. I'm excited. I'm super excited. So what has changed? First of all, we're on the lobby island. This is where you will join when you guys join the game. It's gonna be, it's small enough right now, but you'll join in here. You'll get directed. So let's just go straight to what I think anyway, what we're feeling so far. You'll get directed towards the dragon cave. We've got a few dragons sitting around here, you can see, and then these will be NPCs that you can talk to. They'll give you a bit of information, or maybe they'll give you something. And dragon nests have been replenished. Check it out, dragon nests are changing. Ooh, so let's get into that. So that's kind of how dragon nests are gonna work in the world. You're gonna find them all around. They're gonna be randomly spawning, and depending on what eggs you see in them, you have a chance to get that. So this is the silver egg. It's a forest dragon, and you can see it's 5% chance to get it from this nest. And you can also see there's a tree here. Now, we're still working on the nest system, but this is kind of the gist of it. You know, it's random which one spawns. So this is a level 1 forest nest. You can't quite see it, but like there's a level 2, and you can see there's more eggs in that one. So you have more chances of getting different eggs. You can see. Now, these aren't all just placeholder kind of numbers and eggs and stuff. But we're just getting the system working. But the way it works is you're gonna be able to search it. You can do this little quick event thing, to little mini game to do it. Now, some of them are going to be harder, a lot harder than others. Like that one, if you just fail, not that one wasn't hard, but if you fail it, you basically just get kicked out of it. That's all. And this little progress bar will go up and down right now, and there's a time limit. Right now, you just gotta keep it in the little space. And boom. Now this is giving me mummy dragon eggs, so it's obviously not set up, but that's the idea, guys. You fly around the world. There'll be tons and tons of these different types of nests. You'll have to probably activate different boosts for yourself in order to even take down some of these nests to search them, because their things will just be so crazy. Like this one's a bit harder. It takes you can see it's a bit slower, and it depletes so fast. So stuff like that, you can activate things to get like more luck, or to make that little indicator slower or bigger, or make your progress go faster, more searches, little things like that. You'll be able to get items for. And then boom, that one spat out a mummy dragon egg as well. That's all we have in the rewards. And then once you've got your egg, although once you deplete these nests, you'll see here, once you deplete these nests, now they are for each player, so don't worry, they will disappear. And then when the dragon nests replenish, there'll be a chance, you know, maybe it'll come back here, maybe a level 2 will come here, maybe a different nest altogether will be here, or maybe nothing will be here. So the nests always change around the world. We'll probably see the nest replenish real soon, because it's set really fast right now. But then this is the start of the like incubator area where you're going to bring your eggs. It's not designed completely yet. We've only started working on this, but you'll be able to bring your eggs, stick them into incubate. You know, some of them will take X amount of time, or maybe you need a certain fuel or different things to incubate the eggs. And then once they're incubated, you can hatch them. So that's going to be exciting. So let's get back out here. Of course, we've got this legendary dragon. He is awesome. I'm pretty sure the nests are going to replenish very, very soon, because it is quite quick. And as you can see, let's have a look real quick here. When you look out into the world, we've got all these waypoints. These are, again, everything's placeholder. Well, some things aren't. So don't take everything for what it is. Oh, nest replenished. Okay, that one's gone. Hey, okay, we got the same back again. So they have different chances to be different things. And like I said, there could be nothing that spawns there. But yeah, we've got all these different waypoints. You can turn them on and off if you want to see them or not, to different areas. And this is going to be the main world. So it's a bit different to the generated world. We are still going to have generated areas, but it's not, your main world isn't going to be generated. We just found playing over and over again, it's going to be nicer to configure a full world for you guys, and then maybe in like dimensions and stuff like that, we can do worlds that generate. And then of course you're going to have your player islands as well, like the likes of this. There is still stuff that generates, so let's have a quick look. I need to get my myth dragon over here. Come here, please. Thank you. Okay, you can come down. Okay, so the likes of this volcano, this is an island that could generate, so it's going to be different every server. Oh, okay, so technically that would be it disappearing now. It just doesn't go all the way down, and another one's coming up. But every server that loads up will decide what spawns. So this big volcano could be like a 1 in 1,000 chance to spawn. And so every time you join a world, there could be slightly different things. So you're gonna have to keep your eyes peeled, no matter what. Every time you go on an adventure, there could be something different out there, even if you've been there. So keep your eyes peeled, guys. It's going to be a living world. That's the goal, is things will change, things will shift. You know, maybe your friend is on a server who found that the volcano did spawn. Maybe it's out there somewhere, I don't know. And then, you know, everybody in the Discord are going to be like, I need to get on that server. I need to hit that volcano. I've never seen it before. So it's going to be fun. I really think that's going to be a fun aspect. We got some designs coming in for different like little islands, which is going to be nice. There's going to be tons of quests and lore, and oh, dragon nests are changing again. So let's see. This was okay, that's going to be the same again. Boom. Tons of quests, lore, items, trading, all this good stuff. NPCs to talk to. We really want to make the world really rich and alive with different things. So this is kind of, you know, the idea. Are you out catching fish or dragons? Just little things like this. It's going to be super, super nice. What else have we got? We've got, you can stay here. I'm going to go underwater and show people. You're going to be able to find things underwater as well. So it's a pretty big ocean. You're going to have to keep your eyes peeled. There's going to be, I think we're going to have a specific amount of air that you can have underwater. So you'll have to make sure you can breathe for long enough. There will be deeper trenches. Maybe there'll be an underwater dragon. We'll have to figure that one out if we can get that working underwater. But definitely underwater nests that you can find for water dragons, and different spaces that you can find. Lots of fun things. So let's see. Our myth dragon will follow us if we take our little boat out. Because of course, when you spawn, guys, you're going to have baby dragons and they can't fly you anywhere. And then maybe you find something on an island and you need to carry it, but it's too heavy. Like, you can't actually pick it up as a player. Maybe your dragon can have it on their back, and you can sail back and your dragon can bring it with you, so you can put it in your own island. Little things like that I really want to dive into. It's going to be so fun. I can't wait to see lots of people in here, even with a few of us in and flying around and going on little adventures to see how it feels. Is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I can't wait to have servers full of people to see what you guys get up to. But you're going to be able to get lost in here. There's a lot going on. So we've got nests that spawn around the world. We've got random islands. There'll be random landmarks, as well as a lot of set things. Like this is a set habitat. So habitats are kind of set areas. Now ignore the placeholder stuff, but this is just like a placeholder screen. But there's set areas where you know there's guaranteed nests. So in here, all these nests would be guaranteed, but they will just rotate. So when nests replenish, here we go. That was good timing. They will replenish and be different. And you can search them then and see what you can get, because you're going to be able to get a lot of items, a lot of different things from nests, as well as the eggs, of course. So that's kind of how that's going to work. So let's check out some other dragons. What we got? We got Frogon, of course. We got a few here. Look at this Shadow Reaper, is so cool. And of course, this guy changes at nighttime. So you want to see? Set time 0. Whoa. He changes color at nighttime. It's so epic. I love it. This is the Shadow Reaper. I think he's insane. I'm not sure how you get him yet, but he's definitely going to be a pretty, like, legendary one. What else? Oh, no, I think I'm stuck on him. When he changes, there's like a bug when he changes for some reason. See, I'm stuck. Let me get on you. There we go. That fixed it. Okay, we got Cursewing. If you guys are in the Discord, you would have seen a few of these. I threw in some sneak peeks just the other day, flying around with Cursewing. We got this toxic dragon you guys probably haven't seen. He's got green eyes at nighttime. He's so epic. He's so cool. So maybe you find him on some toxic isles, do a quest, do something. There's going to be a lot of different ways to get these dragons other than just nests. Like nests will be a predominant way. I'm thinking there'll be like almost like dungeon raids then as well, where you'll have to fight your way through to get to a nest and go for it, and then you're kind of kicked back to the start. And then yeah, there'll be like stores, there'll be trades, there'll be quests, there'll be all sorts of good stuff. Let's see, we got the solar dragon. So we have a few in so far. Definitely need to work on some animations and stuff like that as well still. Not all of them are perfect there. And of course, Frogon. We got Frogon. Let's go. Let's take Frogon for a fly. So, oh, Frogon's actually real slow. Hang on. It's okay. Oh, we gotta watch that. Gotta watch the collisions we need to fix. He's not that slow. He's okay. He's okay. But let's head out towards one of the main islands and see just the kind of general gist of what's happening. So you'll know if you need to go to Dusty Desert for something, you'll know where it is. Of course, you can toggle it on and off if you want, but you'll know where things are. The main islands, not the stuff like this. The different islands that spawn and stuff won't be marked. So that'll just come from adventuring, out flying with your friends, out on your boat, out searching the world. I'm super excited. Like, there's so many more little things still to get done, but it is getting much better, much closer to what I really want it to be. So I'm excited. Of course, I've shown you guys dimensions before. We're still gonna have that. Maybe we got to get some nation islands in here that spawn. I don't think we'll have set nation islands. I think we'll keep them to spawns, and then dimensions for sure. So this is the first kind of initial idea of Dusty Desert. We're getting close. We're getting close. So we're gonna have like 8 maybe main islands, and these will all have the boat, and the boat will take you to like your player islands and stuff like that. So regardless of where you are, the boat will help with that. And then at nighttime, everything lights up nicely. It's cool. So this is gonna be a little desert town. I'm gonna fill it up with, you know, NPCs and traders and merchants and all sorts of stuff. We got, this could be like the idea of the raid of like a dungeon. Maybe you need a key to go in, and it takes one every time you're trying to get the Cursewing. You know, we got just all these little areas. It's what we're working on. There's lots to come, lots to do on it. It's just a lot of building and a lot of islands to do, but we got to fill in everything then with reasons to be there. you know? But I think it's coming together so nice. I want to hear what you guys think and what ideas you guys have. And please do be sure to join the Discord if you want to keep up to date. There's going to be more and more things going in there. Obviously all the sneak peeks and all, but even more things, like some more dragon design competitions coming up. Even maybe some like quest competitions and different things like that. If you guys have really good ideas, we can do that. I've got a really cool one that I want to do, but it's like a quest that like lasts throughout the game. Like it'll take a long time, but it's kind of in the background. And some sort of Leviathan dragon that maybe you can get at the end of it. I think it's going to be super cool. This is the start of kind of like a tropically area. We got a lot of work to do on these. Like these are all just kind of placeholders. Maybe a volcano could spawn here. Maybe that's where it would make sense. But we're starting to get more and more art in. You can see it's got a little bit of a dense jungle in here. Can't wait to get some mobs in. We got this big temple going on. I wonder what's in there. You know, it's gonna be a lot of content, guys, and that's the goal. We want to make sure there's a lot of content before we release for everyone to play. You know, I want to make sure you guys have enough to do and waddling around here. But like over here, you see this? You see this little hut? So this is just a sample idea. But this little hut is just a spawner. We don't know if that's gonna spawn or not. So it really depends on your server. Now that hut doesn't do anything, it's just the idea of that. Every time you come here, it could be different. You know? Every time you go to the swamplands, it could be different. There could be different things there. So I'm excited. I think it's awesome. I want to know what you guys think. 40 dragons. I think we'll have 50 plus for launch, which is going to be insane. That's a lot of dragons to start collecting, especially once we kind of do like their shiny variants and stuff like that. I think it's gonna be plenty to get going. But yeah, that's pretty much the update. It is a bit different from what you guys have seen before. There's a lot of work going on in the background, a lot of different systems and a lot of different structures, and obviously a lot of building, a lot of dragons, and I'm super excited. The sanctuary, maybe I was thinking you could, if you had a male and female dragons, you could maybe breed and try get an egg. You could definitely store some dragons in here. Maybe they get XP while they're in here. Different things like that. Could be cool. We'll figure that one out structure wise, but definitely going to be there. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think. I think that's pretty much it for the update. A lot of little fun things coming. We're going to start filling out the world soon, start planning the quests, and there's going to be a lot more in the Discord. So make sure you join. Link is down below in the description. Hope you enjoyed. Just a quick update video. Show you guys where we're at with this. I'm excited for you guys all to play. The goal is definitely before the summer, and that's what we're pushing for. So hope you guys are excited as much as I am. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the server whenever it's live, and maybe in the Discord we'll chat before then. But thanks, guys. Bye.